It is 12 o'clock noon because my bird clock goes off and the owl hoots at 12 o'clock. So hello everyone on YouTube. This is Karins VSG and I'm here for my 50 and 51. That's what my calendar says. 50 was last week and 51 is this week. Updates. So I'm here to update you on my week. I have not weighed in this week. Last week's weight, I stayed the same, 143.2. That was my week, last week's thing. So I stayed the same, and I'm happy with that because the night before, I had popcorn. So I totally forgot and just had popcorn. So anyway, so my stats are, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy May 4th, 2017 at St. Mary's in Duluth with Dr. Matthew Bettendorf. My highest weight was 240 pounds. My pre-journey weight was 225 pounds. My pre-liquid diet was 217, and my pre-surgery day was 204. And today I am 143.2. Yes. Did I say 8 earlier? I don't know. It was 2. It was the same as last week's. Anyway, so we finally have spring here. The weather's getting better. I feel better. No more colds. Yay. I'm getting outside more. I'm exercising more. I'm a little sore from raking. This yard that we are in, or the house that we moved in, the yard probably hasn't been raked for 5 to 10 years minimum. So, and we have 20 red pine on our property. So we have pine cones and needles that are way in the grass, and it just needs general updating. So I've been raking outside, and even last night my granddaughters came over, and I was gonna rake, and so they wanted to help, and I said, well, what you could do to help is to pick up pine cones. And I told them, now one of them is 3 and the other one just turned 5. And I says, for every pine cone you pick up, I'm going to give you a penny. Well, by the end of the evening, the oldest one had earned $6.65, and the youngest had earned $3.60. So I paid them for picking up pine cones, and they were so happy. They got to make money. So it was kind of fun. I don't know if I'll do that every time they come over, but I might find them things to do for a little money. I mean, I think you should work for your money. I don't care how young you are. Anyway, so we did that last night. It was really fun. And then it was starting to get colder in the evening, and so they didn't want to pick them up anymore. So let's see. My NSV this week. I have one that I remembered. My husband and I went walking on Sabbath afternoon. We went over to some trails, and we decided to walk in from the backside, and we still have a little bit of snow in the woods because it takes longer in the woods for the snow to melt, of course, because it's cooler in the woods. There's less sun, and so the shade keeps the snow there. So you can walk through the woods, and you'll be in a sunny part, and it'll be nice and warm, and you walk into the shade, and it's cold. So we were walking, and he walks in front of me because his legs are longer and he can break trail. And this time of year, the snow has frozen and thawed and frozen and thawed enough that sometimes you can walk on top of it, or it just breaks through. So I noticed, though, that while we were walking, is my footsteps didn't sink as deep as his did, which was like an NSV for me. Because usually, even he's breaking trail, I usually go further. I used to go, my foot would go further down, and I'd be like struggling. It was so cool. I just kind of was like walking, and I was like, yay, that's why I did this, so I don't have to struggle when I walk. I was so happy. Anyway, so that was my NSV this week that I recognized. What else? I'm getting ready to go to a workshop this weekend in Grand Marais with Brian Hansel. I won a coupon a couple years ago in a contest to take 10% off of his class. So I've never taken a photography class or workshop before, so I'm excited about this. Grand Marais is about 4 hours from here, and so I get to spend the whole weekend learning about photography from him, landscape photography, and we're going to be doing waterfalls. So I had to buy some things for that. And so yesterday I went shopping, and I went to shopping at L&M. My husband works for L&M in the warehouse, so we get a discount. And so I went shopping for some hiking boots, which I have never had. And I bought some really nice hiking boots, and I actually went out this morning with my husband and walked in them so I could break them in, and they did really well. I didn't have any sore feet at all, so I'm really looking forward to going and wearing those. And I had to buy some rain gear because we're supposed to get some rain on Friday. I'm hoping I don't have to use it. But that was a pain. I wanted to buy some really nice, pretty women's rain gear. That didn't happen. I tried on the medium, and the medium was fine lengthwise as far as the arms, and then this part here. But at the bottom, where my bottom is and my stomach is, of course, my apron from having children, it was tighter. So I thought, I should go up to the large because I don't like that feeling of it being tight there. And if I'm going to bend down and take pictures and stuff, I don't want to have tightness there. Well, so I tried the large on. Large was just longer sleeves, bigger up here, but it fit exactly the same way around the bottom. I'm like, seriously? Women are built this way, not this way. So I didn't buy them. I ended up buying a men's rain jacket set with pants and a top. And so I was very frustrated. It's like, seriously, what are they thinking? I don't know what they're thinking. And then I bought some jeans, and I bought a shirt, which I want to show you. It's so cute. Look at this, really cute shirt. Isn't this cute? I just love this. This is going to be for the summer. And this is a small, but I think it's going to fit me just fine. That would be cool. But I just thought this was adorable. This would make a cute skirt too. Anyway, so I bought a shirt for summer. And then I also bought some jeans. I needed one more pair of jeans. I only had one pair that fit me, and otherwise I just have leggings. And when you're out doing something as like photography, you want to be wearing some jeans, and I'm going to probably be wearing something underneath them. So I just actually in the store I actually tried on the jeans with my leggings on, and I figured if they fit with the leggings on, they would be good. So what other things? I've been watching Jan. I watched your video with Claire and Dawn. That was really fun to see them. I'm glad you did that. I wish more people would get together and do things like that, but I don't have anybody near me who is on YouTube, or the closest is the cities, which is 3 hours away. So that was really fun that you did that. I'm glad you did that. And then Foodie Turned Sleevey, I was watching you and your keto thing, and I should really check into this keto thing. I've not thought about doing it before, but it might kickstart my weight loss again. I'm kind of static as far as my weight loss is, and I'm coming up on my year, so I'm kind of concerned that I have like 20 pounds more to lose, and it's so static. I'm literally been at 18 weeks, right around 145, 140. The lowest is 143.2, like this last week and the week before, and then the highest is like 149. So I'm in that range, but I really want to get down to like 130 at least. So maybe I should try doing something like that. And I know I've been eating more carbs than I should, and so like this morning for breakfast, I made myself an omelet with a little bit of cheese and some onions and olives. And so maybe I just need to eat more stuff like that. And I don't know what my eating is going to be like this weekend because I'll be going away. But I am going to be taking some beef sticks with me, or turkey sticks. And I'll probably get some Premier Protein just in case I don't feel like eating breakfast. And then I'll be taking my water. And what else? Don't forget my contest. May 4th, I will be drawing for a contest for people who've commented on my week 46, I think. It's the week I talk about the contest. If you comment on how much weight you lost by a year, how much weight you lost after your year, what things did you do to break a stall if you got into an extended stall, not just a 2-week stall, I'm talking like an extended one. Several people I know have had extended stalls. And so what did you do to break that? And if you comment on that, I will put your name in the bin for drawing. So one thing I woke up with today, I think I'm getting a bladder infection or UTI, and I don't know why. I've been drinking like crazy, but I'm actually drinking my apple cider vinegar right here because they said to do that. I do not want to have this on this weekend. And so I'm going to the doctor tomorrow at 2:30 to check on my heart. I think everything's fine. I talked about that last week, going to the... Anyway, I guess I had a maximum recording time on my camera. I upped the quality last week, and so I think that's why I keep stalling on me. So now I'm going to have to patch all these together. Anyway, so another thing I wanted to talk about, other than the contest, was well, I think I got everything. Another thing I wanted to talk about was something that I noticed with my weight loss. A lot of people have different reasons for why they had weight loss, and why certain things happened when they were overweight. And I had an issue where in 2009, when we moved to Hutchinson, I was thinking, good, I'll be in Hutchinson, I can move, I can walk from town to or place to place. And I ended up with plantar fasciitis, and I had plantar fasciitis probably about 3 to 4 years. It wasn't until I bought these they were like Croc type shoes that I bought at Payless Shoes. They were rubber type things. I bought like 6 pairs of those things because they actually helped me with my feet. But that was one of the things I don't miss about being overweight. And you know what? Even then I had so many excuses as to why they hurt. Same thing with my knees, same thing with bending over. I mean, all these excuses, and it was all for my weight. So when I think back onto all of the things that I put up with over the years because of my weight, just moving and getting up out of bed and that whole thing. And so today, that's one of the things I'm grateful I don't have. I was walking with my husband today, and my hips do hurt when I walk now. It seems since I lost my weight, my hips or my joints here really hurt when I walk. So I'm going to be taking some acetaminophen with me when I go up there this weekend. But the muscles and everything along the side of my bottom here really hurt. And I don't know if that's because I've lost the weight and what, and my hips are just adjusting, or what's going on there. But I know that my knees used to hurt quite a bit, but they don't anymore. So I just wanted to point that out, that I myself had lots of excuses to why I was in pain, why this was happening. I mean, I had all kinds of things going on with my body. I couldn't breathe. There was several different things that I didn't attribute to my weight that I should have. And I should say too that my little sister had gastric bypass years and years ago, and she called me the other day to ask if I would be the representative for her to make decisions when she can't, because she after her surgery continued drinking to the point that she destroyed her liver. And she's 40, she'll be 48 this year in August, if she makes it that far. And so she called me the other day, and I got to thinking about this. Here she had this opportunity and she lost all this weight, but the drinking actually is she has cirrhosis of the liver. And you can't fix that. So she's making preparations to make decisions about the part of her life that could be gone. And so when I think about the reasons I had this surgery, other than the heart problems I was having, my family's, and she's got diabetes. My mom had diabetes. My dad had diabetes. My older sister died from losing her kidneys from diabetes. My brother has diabetes. My little sister has diabetes. My other sister had diabetes during her pregnancies. My grandmother had diabetes. My grandfather on my mother's side didn't. I take after that side of the family, and I didn't have diabetes. Both of my grandparents on my dad's side had diabetes. All of the brothers and sisters of his in Germany had diabetes. And some had cancer. And I had to take control of this somehow. And this was the way I did it. I'm watching family pass away before my eyes because of choices they're making in eating and drinking. And granted, I've never drank alcohol. I've had one glass of champagne in my entire life, and it was awful. I had a headache so bad the next morning. I said I would never do it again. It was when we were first married. And it's just not worth it to me. It's just not. And it's destroyed the life of several of my siblings. And I've watched, or several of my family, I should say. One of my cousins died from it because he wouldn't stop drinking, because he decided he didn't want to stop having that. And it just makes me angry. He was the most talented pianist I've ever met. He could play music backwards and forwards, and his life was destroyed by first drugs and then alcohol. And now my sister's in that position. And I just don't think it's worth it. Drink water. I mean, even pop is better than alcohol. I don't understand it. And so when your whole life revolves around when you're going to have that next drink, and you think you can't have fun unless you have a drink, it just makes me angry, because it's not a necessity in life. Eating is a necessity in life, and we still have to control that. And so, and I don't want you to take offense if you do drink. It's your choice to drink, but I'm watching one of my siblings die because she couldn't stop drinking, and it was a part of her life, and it kind of makes me angry that this is so accepted in society, that it's okay to take a drink. And now they've proven that even having one drink a day is not good for you. And the Bible says that. I don't know why we don't pay attention. I mean, the God who created us said, don't drink it. It's not good for us. And we just say, you don't know what you're doing. You're talking about, God. And we go and drink it. And then we wonder why we're sick. I just don't. And why people get hurt and killed. And it's just not worth it. Drink water. I don't get it. Anyway, I hope you understand. I'm losing a sister from this. And she lost a marriage because of drinking, and her doctor told her if she didn't stop drinking that she wouldn't be around long. And now she's asking me to be a representative for her, because if she can't make the decision, she wants somebody who can. And she doesn't want her children to make those decisions. So, yeah. It's a touchy subject with me. But we're just supposed to accept it. And how many people die from alcohol every year, and we just go, oh, well, whatever. They just couldn't control it, or, oh, well, whatever. It's a part of life. But then we're complaining, we get mad when somebody walks into a building and shoots somebody or runs over people on sidewalks. It's all bad. It's all bad. None is better than the other. And that's just my opinion, okay? Don't take offense. I mean, everybody has their own choices, and I'm sure that there are people who can control their drinking, and I just don't think that we know when we take that first drink if we can or not. And in this case, she couldn't. And in my husband's family's case, they couldn't. So it's just not worth it to me. Don't make it a part of your life. It's like somebody asked me the other day why I had never drank coffee, and I'm like, why would I want to start something I might have to end later? Make it harder. I mean, it's hard enough for me to stop drinking and eating the things that are hurting my body now. Why would I want to add something else that down the road I might have to quit because they found out it's not good for us? Coffee's a stimulant. And so I've never drank it, and my mom never drank it. So we drank Postum, and we drank hot chocolate. And I don't even drink hot chocolate anymore since my surgery. I haven't been able to drink it. It makes me upset, or makes my stomach upset. So I've had to quit drinking that too. So I'm down to my Powerade, which is purple today. I don't really like the purple one. The berry's better, but I don't know. Please don't take offense though. This is just my opinion, and this is just my experience and what I've seen from people. And now I'm dealing with another sibling that may be passing away because of the choices she made. And it just irritates me, because she is very talented and she's very, very bright. And do you understand why I'm a little upset? It gets to me. So anyway, all right, I'm off my box. All right, I will talk to you guys next week. Here's hoping you all have a good weekend. I hope that whatever you're going through at this point, you can overcome. Just realize what's important in life. Family, friends, relationships. It's not the alcohol. That's not important. The food is not important. I can be done eating in 5 minutes and be full. Food's just not that important. So put in what you can that's good for you. And that includes me. So, all right. I'm going to get going. Sorry this is such a drag at the end, but it's life. And I'm trying to do the best I can to make the best of life. So I hope you will too. Let's go out there and change the world. That's stupid? But, yeah, no. We need to do that. We're all an influence somewhere. Okay, I'm going to let you go. Love you all, and I will talk to you probably in a week or so. All right? I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.